it's PoopMasterTP. This music I may have it too loud. I'm just on this screen right now, mostly to, show you that we're on the new Melcatran. Yeah, I guess that's Melcatran server. Yeah, anyway, whatever. I guess we're going to go into into this Nisa character I have, right? And I can see, well, that freaking grass is in the way, but from this view, we can see those blue shoes that she's wearing. It's finally like different color shoes, and I guess that if I could get those gloves I'm trying to get for Nisa that I've already gotten for Chandra. But anyway, if I could get them for Nisa, then she'd have blue gloves on, I guess. Finally a different color. So, anyway, we're going to go into here. I'll adjust the volume once we get into here. Because to say, to say again, I'm having to use a cell phone microphone. So, it makes the volume very soft. So, thus, you're going to have to turn up your volume to max or close to it to be able to hear my commentary. But I adjust the game's volume so it doesn't overwhelm my voice. So, it has to be really low for the game volume. Oh yeah, I was doing some dumb type of thing. I don't know. I went to an arena that from Owl City, Alamafia or whatever. I was doing an arena that it just keeps loading more and more enemies. It does it in waves. And I couldn't escape out of there even by dying, so I just turned off the Xbox One while I was in there. I just wanted to see what the hell it was. Oh, shit. Well, but yeah, okay, never mind. I was able to get away from there. As I said in the last video that you're actually able to see that, yeah, I was in High Watch, and, oh, God. This place just lags like crazy. I'm gonna, yeah, it's dropping frames right now. This is the place I was saying that a couple of days ago it was just, or whatever, it was lagging so damn much that I just had to turn off the Xbox One. I think I did what I'm supposed to over here. I guess today it's working better than it was. Is this guy anything?
When your dreams speak to you, listen.
Okay, well, yeah, no, but... Alright. Let's just look real quick. Yeah, that's covering her up, but whatever, I guess, because I'm just trying to look at this. Go to that. High Watch teleports. I still have 2 of them, but I would like to have a few more of these because I don't know how many more times I'm going to need to come here to finish quests and stuff. Whatever, because, yeah. All right.
I was just reading about someone like
you. Yeah, and I hope he sells scrolls for this place. All right. Get, like, 6 more of them, I guess. Enter this. Okay. All right, we're gonna. Okay, I'm gonna check the volume now. Sorry that I didn't already do that. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's okay. Well, yeah, because I'm trying to test this. I'm trying to see if you can still hear me if I have the music and the effects like this instead of them being down. Like I have the other ones. And I'm thinking that, in groups that maybe people possibly will be able to hear what I'm saying if I have the microphone volume up to max. Because I'm wanting to know whether they'll be able to hear me. Apparently a lot of people that play this, that they just, mute the voice chat volume. You know, this one is so you can hear other people. So since yeah, so anyway, I've got this up to halfway. So it won't blast our ears whenever someone else comes on to if someone comes on to voice chat cuz yeah, cuz you have to have what you're watching this on maxed out to be able to hear my commentary. So anyway, we don't want other people's commentary to blast us. Yeah, okay, that was 5 minutes of me saying this shit. All right, we're just yeah, I'm going to Alamafia just because it sometimes drops frames there, but not nearly like this place does. So I mean, usually at least. All right, so basically, yesterday was just a bad day for streaming. Let this just load the rest away. Oh, I'm in this area. Come on. You have to wait a little bit for it to load this place completely to look at inventory or for the horse to work correctly and stuff. That's anywhere that you warp to. See, it freaking lagged. Yeah. All right, let's get out here. I'm gonna turn. I like the music, but shit, I want to make sure that what I'm saying is being heard. So we're gonna turn that down. Yeah. So yesterday I did 5 or possibly actually 6, but at least 5 live streams, and only the third one was recorded by Mixer, which is the latest one on my channel besides this one. And in that video, and God, I'm so glad that that video is the one that got recorded. If none of the other ones did, at least that one did. Because I said a lot of information during that one. I have one viewer, so thank you. Your your volume will have to be up really high to be able to hear me. And since I'm using broadcast, I can't see gamer tags unless you chat. All right. Well, anyway, yeah, the the previous video to this one, I guess basically I'll just say that kind of similar to like the angry video game nerd or Angry Joe or whatever on YouTube, that I'm the angry TERA player. Because I'm very opinionated about like just about this though. Video games. I'm sorry for the coughing. Um, the previous video I did to this, I think that I showed definitively and with examples of me fighting a BAM and everything that I was trying to show that Fireball for sorcerers just completely sucks and you shouldn't use that at all except during the tutorial and up to like the first dungeon and possibly the second dungeon. Then after that you've got enough spells that you don't need it at all because it just does so little damage that there's plenty of stuff to rotate through. And so anyway, you just don't freaking need it just sucks. But at least half of the sorcerers playing this game still use Fireball and overly use it. Even when they get to 65 level, they do that. So, yeah, because my other, this is my 65 priest. My other 65 character is a sorcerer. So anyway, um, well, anyway, I'm going to continue to say what I was trying to say. Well, I mean, for one thing, I don't know whether this is going to be recorded by Mixer. I guess I guess that I'm live because I do have a viewer. like I said, I won't know your gamer tag. Maybe you don't want me to know it or whatever. But anyway, unless you chat with me, I'm not gonna know who this is that's viewing me. Anyhow, yeah, I'm hoping that Mixer records this today. Maybe it had a hiccup yesterday, and so just a second. Sorry. Uh, all right. So anyhow, I'm gonna. These things I'm about to say was in my streams yesterday, but they weren't recorded, so now you can't see them. But the previous video that I did where I was showing this priest, towards the end of that, I went into a dungeon and I had a viewer that was nice and was chatting with me, and that was really good and stuff. And I saw from doing that I could see from watching my own stream that even if I have a viewer that's chatting with me, I need to focus a little bit more on what I'm doing, especially when I'm priest, because I was being a lousy priest. And I also discovered from that if I'm streaming and I'm the priest, I need to, or maybe just no matter what class I'm doing, that if I'm streaming, I need to transfer the the group leadership away from myself to someone else if it gives it to me, because those people are wanting me to re-queue. They never would say you're the group leader, and so that's why you need to do it. So I didn't understand what they were talking about, but that group was uh, people were leaving the group, and they were blaming me for it, even though really what it was that they just didn't know how to play the game good enough and block and stuff. But anyhow, they wanted me to, you know, do instant matching since I was the group leader. So, anyways, to not have to worry about that shit, I need to just not be the group leader. I won't worry about that unless like someone leaves the group before it's over, before the dungeon is over, and I'll see if I'm the group leader, and then I'll just transfer it to someone else, and it pops up with this big text on the screen that tells you that you are the you're now the group leader. So anyway, yeah. So yesterday I did in the streams that weren't recorded. I did. I was using my other character that's the sorcerer, and I went to dungeons like I was saying I was going to do, and I just watched people. And yeah, they never asked, why are you not doing damage? Just like I thought. I was in one dungeon, we were in Sabic's dungeon, and there were two other sorcerers. One sorcerer was casting stuff like they're supposed to be doing, which, the way I cast stuff, I guess, basically. And the other sorcerer used Fireball a lot. And these are like 60 plus type of dungeons, alright? I actually ran around that person's character, trying to get their attention, like, what the hell are you doing? And I was talking the whole time and basically trolling, so if they if they had their volume to where they could hear voice chat, then they would hear me talking about them. But they never said anything in the TERA chat, which again I can't see it. So anyway, I guess they couldn't hear what I was saying. Towards the end of the dungeon, that the sorcerer that was overusing Fireball started using other spells because I saw that they were. I also found out from that the final boss of Sabix, that you don't really have to like I I didn't even jump on down into the arena. I was still on the rocks up there before you jump down into that, and I could still hit it with uh, burning breath and flaming barrage. I could still target it with that. So that's what I was doing. Just do a little bit of damage, but whatever. Anyway, and I went to another dungeon, the one that's like the pirate ship place, and I saw a sorcerer there that you know, I was participating during that one, but like normal. But I noticed that that sorcerer didn't use fireball at all, and so I was like, wow, cool. This is somebody that actually knows what they're doing. But then they cast fireball just in the air. I don't know if they were telling someone else. Yeah, I don't have a viewer, so whatever. I don't. I don't know if they maybe were telling someone else that, you know, yeah, fireball sucks, so that's why I don't use it. You know, possibly. I think I had the voice chat on, so they weren't saying that into a microphone. So maybe they were telling someone in real life, or whatever. But anyway, I just thought, damn it, man, you've got you're doing so good, but you still have fireball hotkeyed because you're able to cast it. You know, it's a shit. Yeah, because I mean, fireball does chain from or to anything, so you have to have it on your hotkeys for that to work. I guess I'll just. We're not going to go anywhere during this. I'm just blabbing, and I hope I'm not going to have to talk and say all of this stuff again. But I'm just gonna let this go a little bit longer, and then I've got to see whether Mixer actually recorded this. And then after that, I want to do maybe at least one dungeon that way where I go while I'm a sorcerer and just watch people how they play in a dungeon. And I want Mixer to freaking record it this time. But yeah. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm about to say, I'm gonna troll during my own stream, but I'm not gonna tell you who the person is I'm talking about. I was since my streams weren't freaking recording, I just started watching other streams, and one streamer that I like, I asked him, you know, about this whole thing, like, has Mixer ever not recorded your streams? And he was saying, yeah, maybe I should contact them about that. I'm hoping this will just freaking work today. So we're just doing a test first, just to say about that. Um, anyway, I watched another streamer that I could see that they were using priests, so I wanted to see how are they freaking playing priests. And they were fighting enemies wherever they were. It was a 65 level priest. First of all, they had their hotkeys, because I can see them on the screen. They had their hotkeys totally different than the way mine are. And as far as I could tell, they weren't optimal either. Especially LTRB right there. They had that on like one of the letters, you know, X, Y, A, or B or whatever, and a shift. I mean, I guess whatever, but to me, I'm thinking I want to be able to move my character and move the camera if necessary to be able to cast that, because you got to be real precise with that spell. Because it's focus heal, but it can only target one person, and then it puts an area effect around them. So a lot of times, you know, I target the wrong damn person because they're in the way of who I'm trying to actually target with that. So yeah, you gotta be able to use both sticks while you cast that. So anyway, I mean, people can put. I've found out from my own experience with other things also in other parts of my life that, and whatever, I know that people are people are never going to use the hotkeys that you use. If you've got a special arrangement of how they should be that's different than the default version of how they are, then no one else is ever going to use those same hotkeys arrangements. So, anyway. But, anyhow, that person was not buffing themselves optimally, which, what the hell, so they weren't, while they were fighting those enemies. I mean, and I noticed that we're going to actually see what this spell is called. I'm at 20 minutes. We won't go much longer. And then I'm going to see if this got recorded. Yeah, triple nemesis. This that like looks like lasers when I cast this. All right. Well, we're gonna do a little. Well, I can't do it because there's no fucking enemies here. Cast energy stars. Ah. Anyway, they were using it this way. They were doing triple nemesis and then casting energy stars. Yeah. Well, it'll also chain if you cast energy stars first, which again I can't. It won't work because there's no enemy here for it to target. It just they made energy stars that way. I mean, it doesn't do any. Well, it does some damage to the enemy that you target with that. But what its purpose actually is to put a huge area of effect around you with that enemy at the center, and it makes you and everyone in your group be faster for 25 seconds, and it can be cast every 25 seconds. So it's as I have said before, it's a buff that can be going constantly as long as there's an enemy in the room. It can go constantly due to that. If the priest will keep casting that. But you can't cast it just constantly because people fucking need to be healed all the time. So that's the problem with that. And I know that. But whenever I enter a room, and I've never seen any other priests do this besides myself, including the ones I was watching while I was trying to live stream yesterday, that when I run into a room, the first fucking thing I cast is energy stars. Yeah. 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 I think I'm the only priest that does that. I mean, I guess. Yeah, uh-huh. So yeah, if you cast energy stars first, then it will chain into triple nemesis. And triple nemesis will be faster also while you're doing that. I'll just say this one more thing that I'm I've noticed, like when I'm in dungeons, and this is without me, like even when I'm not using this character, that sometimes, and we don't have a priest either, that sometimes it seems like the game must just be running faster part of the time, and then part of the time it runs slower. Because sometimes my character will be going faster, and then other times I'll be going slower. So, so due to that, and also because most people probably have never experienced energy stars being cast by a priest, that yeah, I'm thinking that's why people don't realize that their their character is faster because energy stars has been cast by me. I guess. But I can sure tell that it happens. It doesn't make you twice as fast. It go down here to where it is. It's way the hell down here. Uh, oh my God, for real? The bolt damages the target while increasing the power of group members within approximately 35 feet, which I'm thinking is the biggest area of effect in the game. So, so the power of group members is increased by 40, and attack speed by 8 for 20 seconds. Press the skill button to lock on targets, and then press the skill button again to shoot. I really am looking at energy stars right now. Okay. My God. I didn't even realize that. Energy stars also makes everyone more powerful. Fucking A. And makes them faster. If they are in combat, because I know it's not just the moves that they do. It's actually the movement of their character, because a lot of times I cast it as I'm running away from the boss. I'll cast it, and it makes my character run faster. That's only because I'm not even attacking the enemy, but the game considers that I'm in combat because I'm in there with the boss. So yeah, it's just because I'm in combat, and so it makes attack speed faster, but it also makes their power greater. Now, how big of a I don't I don't know why that isn't a percentage. I mean, I kind of know why it's not a percentage, but let's see. And of course, this is a priest, but the power she has is 35 plus 22. That would increase your power by 40. 35 plus 22 is 57. So even now, at being, I guess that probably at least that number increases within that paragraph. Like how much extra power that it gives you probably gets modified by what level you're at. But at any rate, 40 is, yeah, it's not quite double, but it's almost freaking that it would double the power of the people. Everyone in the group would have more power by almost double and move faster. Every time I cast energy stars, that's what happens. Yeah, okay. I really hope Mixter records this, especially records the fact that I just learned that spell is even more beneficial than I already knew it was. Yeah. I'll just say this too. I'm thinking most people that play this game don't do what I do like this. I go in here and I read what the hell the fucking spells do. I mean, I don't even know how they equip glyphs onto here. And I'll just say that real brief also, is that basically I don't think I've ever done this. I don't make spells cost less MP, because to me that's a waste. I want, like in this case, the effect duration take to be longer, 30 seconds. This is that big ass area of effect of healing. So anyway, I'll either glyph it for it'll do more damage, or its effect will be for longer, and so thus it'll be more beneficial, or its cooldown is shorter, so that I can cast it again sooner. The only spells, let's see if I did it on this character. Surely I did. Unless I didn't. Yeah, I did. Okay, so MP Mana Charge is the one that I can cast as a priest. I can run around as I'm doing it, and it makes a big area of effect that refills MP for my priest and everyone in my group. I glyph it for increasing that range by another 4 meters, so it's an even bigger area of effect, and increase how much MP it replenishes. See, this one, yeah, see, that increases. I don't do things like that. I'm not going to read what that says, but that's too annoying, so I don't mess with that. And speeding the charging up of this spell, because you have to like hold it while you're charging it up. That doesn't matter because I can run around while I'm doing it. I don't have to stand in one place. So that don't need to be glyphed. There's other glyphs that are better throughout all my skills. But yeah, so you don't need to glyph your skills to have to take less MP. You just glyph the skill that you have that regains MP. At least for these magic classes. Yeah. Well, and the basic as far as I'm seeing so far, that the basic attack for melee characters classes, is their basic attack is what refills MP. So yeah, I would glyph that the basic attack so it refills more MP, because it's the same type of, it's got the same effect that it does for magic. It's just that it's this spell for us that does that, or that one that looks like a plus sign down here. Here it is. Mana infusion, and yeah, increases MP replenishment by 20%. So that's what I glyphed this one for. And speeding casting doesn't really matter on this one. Because most of the time I don't have the aggro coming at me, so it doesn't matter if I can do that quickly. I want my healing spells. That's what I have glyphed. Is I have my healing spells to where they are better than normal. Yeah. Anyhow, all right. This is 31 minutes. I sure hope that Mixer fucking recorded it this time. So I guess we're gonna end this. So thank you for viewing, which is probably only myself that views this. So I mean, whatever. Especially this one. And but anyway, anyone else that watches this, yeah, basically, I'm the angry and opinionated TERA player. So yeah, so if you want to come join me on my adventures while I am seeing how sucky other people play TERA. Yeah, and just trying to get my characters to just progress also. Yeah. And just whatever. And I just speak my mind about whatever I think, and mostly about this game and such, or just video games. So anyway, yeah, so thank you for watching, and I'll probably try to do another stream today, assuming that this one was recorded. All right. Goodbye.